13-2024, UN Convention approves a draft global cybercrime treaty. But on the December 2024, UN Assembly adopted a UN Convention against cybercrime. It is the first of its own kind of a global treaty on cybercrime, aiming to international cooperation provide legal assistance to combat the cybercrime. What are the technical factors? Because these are all the intro. I'm giving you intro part of the cybercrime. After then we will go through with your given topic given by your organization. What is publishing? As per the information technology section 67A and B and 67A, B and C. B. Publishing or transmitting of any obscene material either by the communication devices or by the computer resources is an offense. But we want to know about what is publishing and transmitting. First of all, what is publishing? Publishing or transmitting of any obscene material either by the communication devices or by the computer resources is an offense under 67 of the 67 of the IT Act. Forwarding, sharing, retweeting, and sharing is all comes under the definition of publication. I will tell you what is publishing and transmitting. When what comes under the definition of publications on internet. Publication on internet means transmitting or publishing or sharing or forwarding or like. It was all law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court or by the Supreme Court or by the different high courts of India. Sharing and transmitting. Sharing and transmitting. When it can be, say it is published on internet. A post or message can be said to be published when it is posted, and post of a message can be said transmitted when it is shared or retweeted. It was held in a case in Allahabad High Court. It is the court said it is sharing and it comes on as optional. It means we have came to the conclusion that publishing or transmitting or sharing or tweet or retweet and forwarding comes under the definition of posting or uploading of content on social media. Then how does cybercrime become a crime? कैसे एक cybercrime की definitions में आता है? And it is all become of intent of a user. Intent of a user is a major factor behind posting of any content on the social media, when to be seen by one user or more than one user, or any harmful, sexually explicit or defamatory or content publishing, transmitting and sharing these type of content which is harmful, which is sexually explicit, with defamatory or content is an offense on the provision of the Information Technology Act. And what is the intent? Intent is in fact a mens rea, which is defined by the law as a intent of a user. The mental state of a person at the time of committing offense is called a guilty mind, and mens rea is a precondition to constitute a crime, because it is a mandatory condition. क्योंकि किसी को भी किसी ऑफेंस को प्रूव कर जाने के लिए उसका मेंस रिया को प्रूव किया जरूरी है. And what will be the called digital workplace? Digital workplace is Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms are public place, and including WhatsApp group. And when WhatsApp group is not public place, when exchange of personal accounts between two individuals is not comes under the definition of public place. What is the reason behind that cybercrime is not often registered? Because lack of awareness, victim online harassment, do not report to fears. These are all the women had fears, business avoids, technical skill, judicial issues, and because it is a boundaryless crime. And why conviction rates are low. lack of digital handling expertise, not enough to exploit the malware, track IPs, keep data, outdated IT Act and the procedure, predictive policing, automated IP tracking, and better case management tools, as well as Indian courts are already overburdened. What will be the benefit of the new criminal law 2023 being implemented? Because it is based on a victim centric in India. In India, cybercrime incorporate a provision of online because it is a remedy for the victim who faces the cybercrime. And for the very good news for all of you and all of us, in fact, cybercrime are as a defined as a organized crime under BNS. When BNS means Bharati Nyaya Sanhita, which is earlier called Indian Penal Code. Now, we are comes under our topic, the procedure of cyber grooming. Cyber grooming is a process of establishing relationship between children in person, either in person or through the internet or digital technology, with the intent to have an online or offline sexual connection, or with a person to have the offer him job to facilitate online frauds. These are all the various criminal activities on online abusive behavior on internet. Grooming is a part of online cyber crimes. In grooming, child pornography, cyber illegal trafficking, cyber slaveries, grooming process in which adults induce or children to engage in sexual activities through trust building tactics, as well as live streaming of child abuse, CSM, child sexual abuse material. These are all the online traps, to target the victim from the cyber offenders. These are all the pornography chat with minors, nude content with, and cyber harassment in pornography, unsolicited request for nude contents, online sexual stimulation, and sexual distribution of private material. It is called revenge porn. Revenge porn, in fact, is not defined in cyber law, but nowadays we are addressing these type of issues as a revenge porn. Use of children for pornographic content, exploiting minors for pornographic purpose in any form of media for the sexual gratification is called use for children. As per the BNS, the word use of children for pornography purpose is defined under Bharati Nyaya Sanhita. Now, the first issue which is related with from chat to trap, cyber enabled trafficking. Cyber enabled trafficking, in fact, there is no definition neither in the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita nor in the Information Technology Act defined cyber enabled trafficking. But there is no definition termless. But what is the purpose? It is for the prostitution, virtual sex services, live streaming, and virtual sex services on internet, child pornography, child marriages, and trafficking for the legal adoptions. Adoptions comes under the definition of juvenile justice care and protection, which is in India. All the process was done by the CARA, Central Adoption and Resource Agency, is doing all the adoption in India. Understood what is trafficking? Cyber trafficking should be understood just like this human trafficking is going on earlier. It was a traditional trafficking which is committed by the traditional traffickers, but nowadays it is committed by the cyber criminals. In this, the first phase and first stage of the trafficker to recruit the potential victim. There are a number of reported cases which is by the trafficker in the use of internet, social media, Facebook, Instagram to recruit it is the first part and essential element to prove the cases of the child trafficking or human trafficking is recruited of the victim. Dark web, dark net is used to used for the trafficking of person and child. For the purpose of trafficking, they use fake websites too, advertising, promotion jobs. Sometimes also as used of the ad of the site to steal the data of the victim. There is a question for the general public, but because you guys are here to know about the crime, about the essential elements of crimes. Can any civilian or any NGO move the magistrate and seek order for rescue of any person? अब पता है कि किसी को अगर ट्रैफिक हुई है तो क्या आप कर सकते हो? Yes, a police, any person authorized by the state government, notified by the government, any NGO or magistrate acting as their own intelligence and or any source of legal authority. Recently, the word cyber. Have you heard about the word cyber crime slavery? Yes, in recent time. In recent times, cyber slavery emerges as serious for the involves exploiting individuals for digital means. It is for the job seekers. Often the targets innocent individuals and lure them by giving fake promises to offer them employment. Because it is as per the investigating agencies, it was found that Chinese hacker has established their call centers in Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, and Philippines. They targeted their victim from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka for jobs. They hosted their own websites for job seekers. And as per the recent report, India has rescued 250 citizens from Cambodia. And they are traffic for the job in countries. For the purpose, they are doing unethical hacking work, unethical cyber fraud scam work from the Chinese call centers. What are the difference between human trafficking and online or offline? There is no major difference. Major difference between trafficking online or in cyber trafficking. Cyber criminals target the victim online, and it is also possible that the victim may never face to face with the criminal, as the most of the work is done with but in the traditional trafficking, criminal physically target the victim. But purpose of the trafficker is almost same, either in the traditional trafficking or in the cyber element trafficking. Trafficking in fact, trafficking for the purpose of our prostitution, available with services is on the dark web, and for the purpose of this, so Google search, Yahoo, Bing or DuckDuckGo are search engines used for this. And what constitute as the crime of trafficking? The first thing is whether the consent of the victim. They said the victim is consented. But as per the section 143 of the BNSM and POCSO Act, consent of the victim is immaterial, purely immaterial. And use of the cyberspace with models operandi online recruitment of victim to trap, advertisement of victim for the services for victims, attracting clients, or not public booking of users, client and employees, etc. These are all the laws for the cyber element trafficking. POCSO does not use the word trafficking, but section 16 of the POCSO Act said the abatement of the offense, because if anybody involves in these type of offense or on this type of committing these type of offenses, he shall be punished under the section 16 of the POCSO Act. Online trafficking of children under Juvenile Justice Act. In Juvenile Justice, there is a word child in need of care and protection under section 2 subclause 14 of the JJ Act, and section 17 Section deals with the child who punishment for the cruelty to child, and Section 81 for trafficking purposes. In fact, trafficking of children is defined under JJ Act, and there is a code for the child who need care and protection under Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act. Juvenile Code CWC is the code for the child who need care and protection. Section 2 subclause 14. These all types of children who are need any type of care, protection, and for child welfare committee, it means juvenile court, the legal guardian of any child victim, for the purpose of any trafficking or any need, any care, protection in any state or any district, in any district of any state of any state. A special juvenile police unit, ASTU, anti-human trafficking unit, or district child protection unit, deals the issue of cyber-enabled trafficking or trafficking victims. BNS section for 143 or 144 of the BNS apply in case of any trafficking. Information technology was enacted in 2000, but it's all depend upon the case whether is the essential element of the crimes comes under the definition of Information Technology Act to fulfill all the ingredients of the offense or not. There is a question whether the CBI investigation is, when in any case, if CBI investigation is required for cyber trafficking, yes, the state has a power under Section 6 of the Delhi Police Establishment Act, authorizing CBI to take over the cases of the trafficking. How to invoke NI investigation in cyber-enabled trafficking? Under 6 of the NIA, the central government can ask NIA, means National Investigating Agencies, who deals the cases of international terrorism, cyber terrorism, to take over the case on the request of the state government. And for the purpose of any cyber trafficking, traditional trafficking, there is a law which is pending in the Lok Sabha, which is trafficking of person prevention, protection, and rehabilitation on Bill 2000 was pending before Lok Sabha. And there is a gray area, both in interesting and gray areas. There is forcefully for the purpose of forcefully virtual services in digitally trafficking. But I have earlier told you what is digital workplace. Now we have a legal question in the gray area of forcefully virtual services, which is digitally trafficked victim. This is the question. Would trafficking in the victim of the victim is moved from one place to another place constitute a case crime of human trafficking under the definition of Palermo Protocol if he or she never left his place by always being in front of the computer. Means I will give you a case study कि एक victim को forcefully and blackmail करके उसको अपने ही घर पे फोर्सफुली वर्चुअल सर्विस के लिए ये कहा जाता है कि आपको अपने कंप्यूटर या लैपटॉप पे वर्चुअल सेक्सुअल सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड की जानी है आफ्टर ट्रैपिंग. So whether it comes under the definition of trafficking, because essentially there are 3 types of elements which is required to prove the cases. Number 1, recruit, harboring, and transporting. In this case, transporting of victim is not happen. On the issue of geographical location, whether it comes under the definition of trafficking of individual of that particular victim, whether these cases are recruiting, transporting, harboring, and transmitting and receiving. In this case, as an expert on the issue of geographical location, the removal of victim from their familiar environment is also an essential element to prove the case of trafficking. It means trafficking of any person who was not transported from one place to another place is a victim of a cyber enabled trafficking. Because there is no issue, there is no topic, there is no law to deal these type. It is purely a gray area, which is not defined neither in Information Technology Act nor in Bharatiya न्याय Sanhita nor in Immoral Traffic Prevention Act. Now, honey trapping. What is honey trapping? Honey trapping is social engineering technique which attackers create a false identity or to build up trust with a target, ultimately aiming to steal information or compromise their system. In fact, this practice leverages the human psychology, often exploiting emotions or desire to manipulate victims into revealing. In fact, the intent behind the scam criminal to reveal the sensitive data or downloading malicious software. And almost it was found that it is almost a target for the army personnel, police, or the government officials. For the honey to curb these type of honey trapping, Indian Army totally banned social media for their army personnel because it's extended to various categories like messaging, e-commerce, dating, and gaming apps. The restrictions are in place to prevent the leakage of sensitive informations and safeguard for our national security. Trapping for the child pornography, because children at least they are the national asset and future rest on them. For the purpose to save them, Supreme Court and High Court and as well as government of Women and Child Welfare are doing a lot of work. NCPCR, National Child Right Protection, doing a lot of work to protect the children from these type of online child pornography, because criminals are doing to trap them for child pornography, because to gain the trust of a child through social media messaging from by persons, and to sexually exploiting them and forming an emotional bond with them. In fact, it is spreading like a cancer. And according to section 67B of the Information Technology Act, any repetition by whatever means of a child engaged in real experiential activities or repetition of a sexual parts of the child, or characteristic which is depiction for a child perfect. And it is found that there is a mental disorder. This is the mental disorder which is called pedophilia. Use the social media in big way for child pornography. Pedophilia means having a sexually. This is the definition of this pedophilia. It is called pedophiliatic behaviors that to extend the sexuality or fantasy in the interest in the sexual child to abuse a child, and for the child define the mental disorder adults in, and to curb the child pornography on internet. Supreme Court of India banned the word child porn. The term child sexual exploitation or abusive material is used in place of child porn, because the Supreme Court of India strictly instructed all the stakeholders of juvenile justice system to use the word CSEAM, child sexual abusive material more. And as per the law, virtual childography and metaverse, it was found that virtual metaverse on the metaverse is also an offense in the information technology, because law says child pornography is a heinous offenses. When we found ICANN is a international corporation for assigned names of numbers of websites, and for the purpose of this, XXX top level domain is used for the all child pornography websites in India. Revenge porn, sexual harassment, pornography, grooming, child trafficking, online extortion is a part of child pornography, and we can say that it almost is a shaming of a entire nations. In Just Right Alliance versus Harish, the Supreme Court of India ruled that any possessions and storage of any child pornography is an offence under PACSO, means Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act. And for the purpose of them to curb these child pornography issues, relevant laws, IT Act, Bharati Nyaya Sanhita, young person harm and PACSO Act deal with the issue of child pornography. Employment of the children for the child exploitation pornography is also defined in Section 95 of the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita. I will give you a very interesting case study of such child pornography, which is case study of a child pornography. In an agreement between India as well from US, signed on a issue of to curb, to inform from India any child pornography material is uploaded, downloaded or stored on any device, the cyber tip line referred to Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, that on the particular website or device, any content was uploaded or downloaded or stored on. They will provide a IP address to Ministry of Home. The concerning district or concerning IP address will go to concerning police station. They will lodge a FIR against culprit. I will give you a case study on 2020. After tip line report in National Crime Bureau informed Tamil Nadu police that one accused as Harish have been an active consumer of child pornography. An FIR was registered under PACSO Act. Subsequently, when Harish's phone was analyzed by the forensic FSL, 2 child pornographic videos were discovered. These videos have been locally in Tamil Nadu, and investigation revealed that these were the children who have been missing and were exploited. It means cyber tip line report is doing a lot of work to curb the child pornography, and all the social media users intermediaries like Google, like Facebook, like they are using artificial intelligence to prevent the child pornography contents. As per the direction given by the Supreme Court in Kamlesh Vashwani versus Union of India and many other case laws, lot of more than lakh keywords of which is related with the word child pornography was blocked by. And how they operate? Pedophiles use false identity to trap the children. It is also by the chatting app through VPN. Pedophiles contact children, teens in various chat rooms which are used by the children to interact with other children and teens, make mutual bonding and trust that they are all the superhero. For the purpose to extract the information from the children teen by winning his confidence, they get the email address of teens and started making the content with the victim with their email address as well as started pornographic image and ask images, text, as well as they also ask for their nude content images and also offers nude photos and images and videos too. In fact, what is the consent part? In fact, consent is defined in PACSO for any child. I mean, when we are talking about any young person or child, what is the consent part? In fact, in India, when any sexting or talk between two major persons, it is purely a gray area. And without consent, Section 73(8) Act. But in India, section with concern will prefer no punishment is purely, but when it is between two, with a minor, though he or she said he or she is consented, but as per the protection of children from Sexual Offences Act, consent of minor is immaterial, purely immaterial. And the third thing is this: given a major sex activity between a minor or with minor with his consent, it is also an offence. Now the gray area, when it is between two minors or more than two minors, though they said they are consented, all of them are consented, but the law said, because it is a legally gray area due to the non-recognition of valid consent given by the minors. Therefore, sexting between minors would be purely illegal, and it is a violation of the privacy and the 66 of the IT Act as well as the 78 of the, which define the showing pornography against the will of the women without consent is an offence. How can police deal with the issue of sexting between two minors or more than two minors? I will give you a case study. एक WhatsApp group पे एक बनता है और उस पे बहुत सारे माइनर्स बच्चे WhatsApp ग्रुप बनाते हैं. All of them from a high profile schools, from high profile families. And किसी की फैमिली को ऐसा पता चलता है कि वो इस WhatsApp ग्रुप पे they started nudity. They're sharing their own videos. They started their own images. In Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act, as well Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act or Bharatiya Nya Sanhita, there is no law to deal this type of issue. How can police deal with sexting between two or more than two minors? Because it is an offence. They have transmitted. Because the IT Act said that transmitting of any obscene material either by the communication devices or by the computer resources is an offence. And they have all of them transmitted their nude content. They are all of them shared nude content, but there is no law. And for the purpose of any children, there is a code who are conflict with law. All of the children called child in conflict with law. Under the provision of the section 2 subclause 19 of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act, the police produced them before Juvenile Justice Board, a court for the child who are conflict with law. जिनसे किसी तरह के क्राइम हो गया. Juvenile Justice Board referred them before the CWC for further counseling. They face police because the law said whatever you are going to decide for a child is based on best interest of child. As per the section 2 subclause 9, I think, of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act, the thing is any authority or any stakeholder of juvenile justice system who is going to decide on any issue of the children, whether he or she is child in need of care and protection or he or she is child in conflict with law, is based on the best interest of child. And for the best interest of the child, Juvenile Justice Board referred all of the children who are conflict with law before CWC, and CWC conducted a counseling session followed by the warning. A case was closed. A high-profile case was closed because JJ Act is a reformative law; it is not a punitive law. A case was closed, followed by counseling session. As per the law, because law said the identity of any victim should not be disclosed. It is an offence under Bharatiya Nya Sanhita and as well Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act and protection of children from Sexual Offences Act. Now, what is another issue is from chat to trap is online frauds. Online frauds is generating AI faces like 2D, 3D, voice cloning, and with perfect accuracy. OTP link unauthorized access of user voice crypto is, and the newest trend to escape the phone location. They use jammer on their device, phone jammer device, because police is using the geographical location of the scammers or culprit to nab them from any offenses, and they are using jammer in their luxury car to avoid detection from mobile phone location. And these are all the crime based on imprecision, because as per the section 66D of the Information Technology Act, when any person impersonated to any person for to steal the identity of any person, it is a crime under Information Technology Act section 66D. WhatsApp, for this WhatsApp calls, internet calls, and Facebook calls are used to make the person victim of any online frauds. And another online trap is part of sextortion. Sextortion is a form of online abuse, and it is just like similar to online blackmails. In that, the blackmailer demand the victim to participate in sexual activities. In this type of offenses, the intention of the criminal to harass, embarrass, threatening, exploitation, and blackmail the victim to extract or elicit the further resort to action following the modus operandi given the above using various messaging app like dating app, social media app, and phones. In this regard, the Reserve Bank of India circular said keep the negligence on the part of the customers. Suppose in the negligence on the part of the customers, the bank is not liable to pay that. If anybody person has received any OTP or share any link or click on a link and then any link, he is not able to take back all the money. But in case he has not shared any OTP or click on NP, the bank is liable to pay the 100% amount, because in account freezing case, to curb the suspect bank account, police freeze the account under section 106 of the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita. Some other issues which is other related to online like stalking, cyber stalking. Cyber stalking means using of internet or any electronic media to stalk any person without his or her consent by sending obscene material, making threats, monitoring his or her activities or her activities. But there is difference between cyber stalking. Cyber stalking repeated means the victim fear the safety, and bullying one time creates a hostile environment at like schools. In a case, it is defined, but it is a women-centric law defined by the BNS of above 18 age under section 78 of the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita deals 3 stalking in the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita. But above the age of 18, neither in the Bharati Nyaya Sanhita nor in any law deals with cyber stalking against men's. It is only a women-centric law, which is the law said follows a person physically, virtually contract her despite any disinterest, monitor her online activities without her consent. These are type of the action which violate her privacy and create an environment to fear, division, and distress. But under the protection of children from section 11 subclause 4 of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, cyber stalking is defined for both because POCSO law is a gender neutral law. It means stalking, offense of the stalking and remedies of the stalking available for both boys and girls under POCSO Act. But at the age of above 18, it is not available for the male person. A very interesting case in judicial interpretation, which is interpreted by the Mumbai High Court. In the case of Amit versus State of Maharashtra, 2025 live law, or the Mumbai High Court clarified that these are the essential elements. The prosecutor must prove the accused that he or she was repeatedly followed, watched, and contact the victim either directly or electronic media. A single, एक बार following a victim does not amount of stalking. It means किसी एक बार देख लेने से, एक बार कैसा मॉनिटर कर देने से, the elements of the essential requirement of stalking fulfill नहीं होती. Laws, these are all the laws which I have earlier said, कि section 29, 78 of the VNS deals. There is a rules, IT rules 2024, which is notified by the Government of India to deals intermediaries like Facebook, Insta, Google, and others. Another issue of information technology, privacy of women and children, which is defined under section 66. Now, very important topic is AI and law. AI is a human-made thinking power, accounting abilities, means such as learning, visual perception, speech recognition, reasoning, and creativity, problem solving. And how AI works is think like, work like human, is act like human. It's like it's generate new knowledge. And these are the sources which is based on social media, by searches, clicks, buying habits, lifestyles, behavioral data gathered from public records, social networking, image recognition systems such as IoTs, contact information as well, hit, dislike, and hobbies, medical and financial histories, geographical locations, time, as well as historical data. Role of intelligence, because I have earlier said that all the intermediaries are using artificial intelligence system in protecting children in digital space. Identification of the images and videos showing child abuse, Facebook, TikTok, and all social media intermediaries. Now, AI-based cybercrimes, deepfakes, fake news, hate speech, online defamation, violation of privacy, theft, virtual forgery, damage reputation, disturbance of law and orders, rights, misinformation, propaganda against nations. It's all by the artificial intelligence. And what are the tools to create the deepfake videos? Artificial Photoshop, machine learnings. And in India, there is no law, rules and regulation, except of Niti Aayog, 7 formulated principles regarding AI. There is no law and rules to deal artificial intelligence. But in Saudi Arabia, in 2000, Sophia like Robert, because law needs judicial legal personhood. Na? In India, artificial intelligence neither have legal personhood or any juristic personhood, got legal personality. But in terms of Estonia and Saudi Arabia, went to figure the citizenship of Sophia and Estonia. Whether AI can be, the question is this, whether AI can be liable for any offense. What is criminal liability of, and what are the criminal liability of artificial intelligence for any offense? Criminal liability of offense committed by the artificial intelligence, partially human control. In absence of any human intervention or human control, and there is a purely direct absence of any direct regulation regarding AI in all over the world. The question is this: who is responsible in case of any Tesla cars, or in case of any metaverse, or in case of anything? Who is responsible? But expert says here, as per the Article 12 of the United Nations Convention on the Use of the Electronic Communications in International Contract, adopted on 23rd November 2005 by the UN Convention, is responsible for taking actions or messages sent by AI may ultimately. It means the person who had given the instruction or command is responsible for this. In case of any Tesla cars, and in case of any copyright issues, this issue deals that this type of issues. Can artificial intelligence replace lawyer or judges? Some tasks only done by human lawyer or judges. Some tasks in judicial process which can be done by human lawyers. But there is a possibility of error in case of AI. Because emotion and discretion of the court is a major issue and an inherent power of any court. But expert says, therefore, artificial intelligence cannot replace a lawyer or judges. There is a gray area in respect of technological issues. Who own AI generated IPR issues, legal issues? Who owned copyright, patent, utility model, trademark? Any it means IPR issues. Question of ownership. Machine generated works is very complex issue. What the last says? Only legal entities or humans and organization made up the human can own the IPR. No legal precedent in India as well in world. There is no currently legal precedent in India to suggest the term author or person can be broadly interpreted by to include machine, devices, or computers. It means this is purely a gray area. Let the time come, we will see what is going in digital, what is going to this type of issue should be incorporated in our upcoming laws, which is Digital India Act. Sorry. Next issue: who is liable when AI operated driverless car crashes? Features in autonomous or driving cars is one that does not require a driver to function, used to move it. It can be motion sensors, cameras, audio, and advancing program to move it on its own, analyze environment around it. In case of any machine error, and in case of any machine uncomplete line of software, despite lack of human judgments with human error, they are still prone to machine errors. Situation where the actions of the machine, although is completely with the line of software, lead to a desirable outcomes. When in case of any car crashes, like Tesla cars, who is liable? AI generated systems, manufacturer of the cars, and developer of the automated software. And for this, fixing the liability of the cars, because human are override this. Without driverless car, the driver's task will be aware the warnings and control the constitution requiring manual override. Failure to do this may result in negligence, and in case of AI generated system, juristic or person or legal person of AI has not been defined in terms of any law or norms which apply to artificial intelligence or robot error. And definitely AI will be specifically required to acquire the juristic personality in India. It is required to incorporate AI as a juristic person in India. And for this also, the Article 12 of the UN Convention shall apply for this. Now the issue number 3 is this: what is in case of any virtual rapes, sexual assaults, and on metaverse? Metaverse is like a virtual concept, is like digital avatars in real user to enter. It is just like a real world. What we are doing on this real world. The issue is forcefully engaged in sexual activity without consent is done. Unwanted virtual touch. Because in India, the law said offenses against human body is not defined as a virtual human body. But how can we deal? it is a real time assault against a victim. It can be fallen with sharing and intimate photos and video without consent, stalking, online harassment, or online. And a case in of United Kingdom. A victim of a 16-year-old was wearing virtual VR headset and was in a game of where she was molested by another user. And for the protection of metaverse, Meta company automatic systems has provided a personal boundary of a user in the metaverse. An automatic protection called personal boundary, which keeps people that you do not know a fit away from you. But this is automatic protection is not sufficient because this expert says this is not sufficient. And in this for this to deal type of issues, expert says these are all the sections these in case of any sexual assault or sexual digital rape on metaverse. Why does the government blocks porns and child porn websites? Because it is morality and decency which is defined under the Constitution of India. And as per the Information Technology Intermediate Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rule 2021, and Rule 3B of this rule says कि in case of any complaint or direction given by the High Court or by the any Supreme Court or by any stakeholders, the intermediary is bound to remove the content within 24 hours. कोई भी अगर कंटेंट अगर पोस्ट हो गया है और उस पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट या हाई कोर्ट या किसी भी यूजर ने कंप्लेंट की है तो इंटरमीडिएट इज बाउंड टू रिमूव द कंटेंट विदिन 24 आवर्स. आई विल गिव यू अ केस स्टडी. एक लेडी की कुछ इमेजेस को कुछ उसकी मॉर्फिंग करके और किसी पॉर्न साइट पे अपलोड कर दिया थी. She moved to initially it has taken the remedies of www.cybercrime.gov.in and she approached to police, but उसको कोई as such वहाँ से help नहीं मिलती. She moved to High Court. High Court ने इसको नोटिस सर्व किया और High Court नोटिस सर्व करने के बाद High Court ने उससे सारे सर्विस प्रोवाइडर मीन्स इंटरमीडियरीज गूगल फेसबुक सबको इशू किया कि रिमूव दैट पर्टिकुलर कंटेंट विदिन 24 आवर्स. इन्होंने रिमूव किया और रिमूव के बाद उसको ब्लॉक करके के बाद कोर्ट को इन्फॉर्म किया. बट वो फोटोग्राफ ऑलरेडी एग्जिट कर रही थी. जब उस विक्टिम ने देखा तो ये पाया कि वीपीएन के थ्रू वो इमेजेस को ऑलरेडी एग्जिट कर रही थी. कोर्ट ने इनसे जब दोबारा पूछा तो इन्होंने कहा वी हैव रिमूव द कंटेंट फ्रॉम द प्लेस वेयर इज व्हाट इट वाज अपलोडेड. द कोर्ट सेड कि you have www World Wide Network, then why you have removed the content from the place where it was uploaded? From today, you are directed to remove the content worldwide, not in India from it was uploaded. It means for you there is a useful information कि कोई भी कंटेंट अगर रिमूव किया जा रहा है तो वर्ल्ड वाइड रिमूव किया जाएगा, नॉट द प्लेस फ्रॉम इट वाज अपलोडेड. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इस ऑलरेडी बहुत इंटरवेंशन के बाद बहुत सारी पोर्न वेबसाइट्स को रिमूव करने में ये सारे डायरेक्शन इश्यूज किए थे. नाउ व्हाट आर द लायबिलिटीज ऑफ द इंटरमीडियरीज अंडर 79 ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी एक्ट. दे हैव गॉट द इम्यूनिटी मींस कि जब तक इनको कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं मिल जाती है दे आर नॉट बाउंड टू रिमूव दैट पर्टिकुलर कंटेंट. बट after the knowledge of any content posted on internet or posted on any websites or any social media hosting companies, they have bound to remove the content. Preservation of retention by any informations, it means any information which is posted on internet by any user, they are bound to hold that, preserve or retain or hold that content of that particular content in 180 days. And for any content, just like I have earlier said, global injection apply in case of from India. And you guys are this is the activity and awareness preventions which password is the most secure. Which password is the most secure? Give you answer. Any answer from your side now? Anyone?
So people are choosing the C option in the chat.
C option.
Okay.
Option.
If you found someone created a fake Instagram profile using your pictures and is sending message to your friend, what should you do first? If you found someone created a fake Instagram profile using your pictures and is sending message to your friends, what you should do first? Create another fake account, report the profile to police.
Option B.
Good.
Option B.
Good. Which of these actions is considered cybercrime under Indian law? Posting your friend's personal detail on Facebook, posting the images of child sexual abuse on victim on social media, sending abusive messages on WhatsApp, or hacking your friend's Instagram as a prank. Option
C.
Good. Option C. Okay. Good. If you receive an email or phone call from your bank asking for your password or Aadhaar detail to update your account, what should you do? Reply with your password. Click the link, update immediately. Ignore the email. Contact the bank directly with your official
Contact D.
Contact the bank directly to your official website. Okay. Is online boyfriend girlfriend asks for social media password to prove trust? What is the right decision? Share the password to build trust, or change the password before sharing? Refuse politely and ask the friend that sharing password is never a sign of trust. It is a red flag in any relationship. Ask for the password in return. Option?
Option C.
Good. You have been chatting with someone for 1 month online. One day suddenly demands money for their family problem or travel expenses. What should you do? Transfer the money out of sympathy, video call them to confirm the situation, refuse and block them, ask your parent for advice.
B.
No. Ask your parent for advice.
B.
Ask your parent for advice. What is the first step? Is someone threatening to leak your private chat or photo online? Give them what they want to stop blackmail. Tell your friend for help. Lock the person and delete the chat and take the screenshot and report to www.cybercrime.gov.in.
D.
Good. Is someone yes, okay. Right answer. Is someone create a fake social media account with your friends and start sending inappropriate messages? What is the first legal step?
To report to CyberShield.
Oh, good. Okay. This and this is all the some open source tracking tools for the law enforcement agencies as organization as well as for the individuals too. Free online services to check the user media platforms. Sorry. These are only basic do's and don'ts to protect yourself. Be cautious online relationships. Verify identities. Be very request for personal information or financial details. report suspicious activity on cybercrime.gov.in or 1930 or www.sancharsathi.com or or your local police. Use strong password enable multi-factor authentications, and this is victim assistance and rescue aids. FIR now as per the new BNSS means Bharati Nyaya Sanhita, zero FIR or EIFR provision are also included under the provision of lodging FIR under section 173 of the Act. Online complaint for complaints assembling for the child who is not attained the age of 18. There is a POXO box which is ncpcr.gov.in or the number is 9868235077 or report to www.cybercrime.gov. In case of any online frauds or online trap, Chakso portal or Department of the Communication, Government of India, report to sancharsathi.gov.in and also on 1930. In case of any removal or block any content, contact your service provider. Report to police. Aggrieved person can file a complaint for breach of violation of privacy before law enforcement agencies. File a complaint. If issues still remain unresolved, the party shall always have liberty to approach court to seek appropriate relief. Or for the purpose of any trafficking, stop human trafficking-mha.nace.in. And in case of any, आप you want to know कि ये आपका सिम बहुत फेक तो नहीं यूज हो रहा है, log on to www.sancharsathi.gov.in at the /telecom users पे आप करके अपने सिम कार्ड के फेक यूज नहीं हो रहा है, इस पे आप यूज करते हैं. And it means I have taken 1 hour 15 minutes for this session. So मुझे लगता है कि आज आपको थोड़ी सी साइबर के अपकमिंग लीगल एस्पेक्ट्स पे, बिकॉज लॉ एक ग्रे एरिया था एंड इस 25 इयर्स के गैप में बहुत सारे ऐसे लॉस थे, बहुत सारे ऐसे इशूज थे जो अनटच्ड हैं. हमारी इस प्रेजेंटेशन को मैंने मिसलेनियस हाई कोर्ट के रूलिंग से डिफाइन किया, लाइक बट आई हैव अर्लियर सेड कि definition of transmitting, definition of publishing, because it is not defined in IT Act, because हमारा जो लॉ है आज से ठीक 25 साल पहले बना था, तो there is a need of a specific and new law to deal upcoming and trending types of cyber crimes. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for such an insightful and thought-provoking address. Your real-world examples, in-depth analysis, and practical advices have certainly deepened our understanding of the dangers of cyber grooming and the measures to combat it. And participants, for now we will not be moving on with the Q&A session due to the shortage of time, but feel free to mail the questions to us. And over to you, Ashmita.
So as we approach the end of this webinar, it is time to express our gratitude to those who made this session possible. To present the vote of thanks to our respected speaker, I have the privilege of inviting Dr. Amit Kashyap, Assistant Professor at Nirma University, and most importantly, our mentor for the project CyberShield. Dr. Kashyap is a respected academic in the field of law with expertise in corporate law, corporate governance, investment law, cyber law, and international economics law. At Nirma University, he contributes extensively to both teaching and research, guiding students while advancing scholarship in critical areas of business and regulatory law. He has authored books, published research papers, and actively engages in academic discourse to bridge the gap between theory and practice in legal education. Dr. Kashyap, we now invite you to share your closing remarks.
Good evening to everyone. On behalf of Project Shield team, I extend my heartful gratitude to our distinguished speaker, Shri Hassan Zaid sir, for delivering very insightful and very interactive session and very eye-opening talk on the topic how cyber grooming target young users from chat to trap. This topic has been purely justified by your words and your sharing of your experiences, your personal and practical examples, and clear explanations, and your advice to be cyber safe has truly equipped all the participants who have joined us today, and this has been very enlightening and made us aware of the practical challenges which are there to be cyber safe, and tools which are required, and strategies which are required to be safe in digital space. So I am very much thankful to you, sir. And I must say that on behalf of all the audiences, that your words have left a mark on our mind, and we are grateful for the knowledge that you have shared and insights that you have shared with us today. So thank you so much, sir, for all the words of wisdom that you have shared with us. Also, I would like to thank all the participants, those who have joined today evening, sparing their time from busy schedules, and your presence and your active engagement is much appreciable. And special word of appreciation also goes to the organizing team, those who have dedicatedly and smoothly coordinated today's event without any hassle. As we conclude, let us carry forward today's learnings, and let us work together to protect ourselves in digital space, and we work together against the cyber crimes and cyber threats. With such awareness events, we can make it possible. So thank you so much, all of you, and stay safe and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words. Before we sign off, a gentle reminder to all the participants, please take a moment to fill out the feedback and assessment form that has been shared in the chat. Your responses help us improve and also ensure you receive your participation certificate. Additionally, you can also scan the QR code shown in the screen to access the feedback form. We appreciate your time, your attention, and your willingness to be part of this important conversation. Stay aware, stay safe, and see you at our next session tomorrow. Thank you. Participants can start leaving the meet after they've filled up the feedback form.